Hi class, there's a lot of information I want to cover about using a plan B. So if I'm talking really fast, it's because I want to get through all this information for you. So you want to use a plan B for your general education if you want to go to a Cal State. So like Cal State Fullerton, Cal State Long Beach, Cal State Dominguez Hills, those are all our local Cal States. And you can get a associate's degree from SAC if you use plan B. You do not want to use Plan B if you want to transfer to a UC or out of state or a private school. We want you to use Plan C. This is what the Plan B worksheet looks like. And I'm just going to go through it so you understand all the general ed requirements. First of all, the C, the IP, and the N stand for that you've completed the class, it's in progress, or you need it. The first class you need in Area A1 is an oral communication class. And I list in the slides exactly what all the numbers stand for. Then in your plan, you would put the class that you want to take and then the units, so that you still need 3, and all communication classes are 3. Another thing I want to point out is these stars. Those are considered golden 4 classes. There's 4 of them. It's your communications, your English, your critical thinking, and your math. When you're transferring, they want you to finish these sooner rather than later. They want to see your grades. So you want to always put these in your ed plan in the beginning. So English 101 is the written communication requirement. That's a 4-unit class. A3 is your critical thinking. There's lots to choose from. Some are 4 units, some are 3. Communications 140, you might have noticed, was also in the communications requirement. You can only use it once though, unfortunately. So you'd have to pick something else if you chose Communications 140 to use for your communications class. Filling out your plan, this is what it looks like. I teach Counseling 144. It's a 3-unit class. Then you have Area B, which is all your science requirements. So you need 1 physical science, 1 life science, and only 1 lab. They both don't have to have a lab, so that's super important to know. And you can find out which classes have labs because they're bolded on your plan. So Chem 109 would be an example of a class that the lab is included in the class. There is one exception, it's astronomy. Astronomy 109 does have a lab, but it's called Astronomy 140. This is what it would look like. You can see Bio 239 is 4 units. That means the lab's included. So that's where you would put the lab, Bio 239. Math. This is a big one. You really want to talk to a counselor if you're not sure because it depends on your major. Different majors have different math requirements. Math 105 is more liberal arts, so our art students, film students. Math 204 is math for teachers that want to learn how to teach math to elementary school kids. Math 219 covers psych, soc, criminal justice, nursing. There's a lot with statistics. And then that's our liberal arts pathway, this pathway. Over here is our STEM pathway. So everybody starts with 140. And if you're going to be a business major, you would go to Math 150. And if you're going to stay in the STEM, you would go to 162, and then depending on how far you need to go, you go to Calc 1, Calc 2. But talk to a counselor or myself if you're not sure about your math. That's what it would look like on your worksheet. Area C, this is important that people understand. These art classes, you're not painting, you're not dancing, you're not playing an instrument. It's all the history and appreciation. Then in the humanities area, these are languages. You can take philosophy or English. If you did take the AP exam in high school and pass it with a 3 or higher, that's where you would get credit for it. And then you need 3 classes in Area C. And the 3rd class right here, you can pick from either C1 or C2. So this is what it would look like. Art 100, AP Spanish, and then this is American Sign Language would be their 3rd class. Next area is Area D. So Area D is social science. So what I always encourage students to do that are doing the Plan B, that know they want to go to a Cal State, there's 2 graduation requirements from a Cal State. Taking a U.S. history class and taking a U.S. government class. So if you do that here, at SAC, you won't have to do it over there. So we encourage you to do that. And you can read down here at the bottom which classes fulfill that requirement. So History 120 is one of them, Political Science is one of them, and then Psych 100 is just another class that you could choose as a class to fulfill this area. Then the last area is Area E, Lifelong Learning and Self-Development. So Counseling 116 counts in this area, so that's what it would look like. And since it's in progress, you'd put the units right there. All righty, I hope that helps. A lot of students wonder, okay, so I need Econ 120 for my business degree. Well, Econ 120 is also a class in Area D, so you can use them for your major and for your general ed. Okay, as always, email me in Canvas in the inbox if you have any questions. Okay, thank you.